Hi everyone and welcome to Aziz's workshop. I hope that you're all good. Today I have a couple of hilts to show you. This is my design, the Crow. This is the version 1. I've already did the prototype a couple months ago. And yeah, I prepared a batch. So these 3 will be for sale on my page. There's 2 bare aluminum and brass, and you have also a weather one with leather wrap. The 2 bare can be weathered and leather wrap for a fee, actually for the same price as the one will go here. It's just that I know that people like to do this kind of work sometimes, and but if you want me to do it, I'm gonna do it with no problem at all. I actually really like doing that. So yeah, let me show you a quick overview. So this is the first batch. If there's enough interest in it, I'm gonna make others. I think small batch of 4 or 5 each time would be manageable, and you know, just not to be bored doing always the same thing. So you have 3 claws. You have one a little bit longer than the 2 other. This is the main claw. The main one has lead. This is a 5mm neopixel bulb. I thought that the neopixel RGB bulb would be better because actually 99% of people have neopixel now, and I thought that the color changing would be cool, but you can always replace it with red or blue or green or whatever you want. 5mm. You just have to sand it out a little bit on one side and to make it fit. But yeah, and I'm gonna show you what I did to those. After that, you have 2 ball switch here. I'm gonna show you. I have some installed in the weathered one. Brass thin neck. The claws are actually very time consuming. They're pretty long to make, many operation, but I think they're worth it. Also have some milling detail on the grip. Nice pommel, brass pommel to add a bit of weight, and also it complements the neck, I think. The sound is pretty good out of these. The prototype was pretty loud. I think that having hollowed and slanted pommel helps, but also you have plenty of space to install this. The grip is actually 32mm. The widest part on the grip is 35 or so. So you have about 1.5mm depthness to add a leather wrap. You could also etch it or laser etch it. But like I said, if you want it weathered and leather wrap, I can do it, no problem. Very, very nice. I really like them. Okay. Oh, let me show you the weather one with the ball switch, like I said. I think it's a pretty cool placement. I never seen switches placed like this. I thought it was a cool concept. a bit tricky to do, to bore out, and also yeah, I had to send the holes to dimension so that they are press fit. And like I said, the boring is pretty tricky to do. So yeah, I think it looks awesome. The leather wrap is actually distress gray. I also have ox blood distress red, like I did the prototype. So if we look at it like this, okay, when you receive the kit, you will have the claws will be installed, and also the 5mm lead. You'll see that the main claw has a bigger hole than the two others, so that's a tell. You have a retention screw for the lead holder, for the lead connector. You have wire passage, and wire passage. Under the two other claws, you have a small set screw. Those are for locking the neck in place. When you will receive it, the neck will be locked in place. So before trying to unscrew the neck, just come and unscrew those quite a bit, and after that should be no problem to unscrew. As you can see here, you have a small bump here and a small one here, the small holes, dent. These are for the set screws that are there that lock it in place. The reason why it's locked in place, it's because I didn't want the emitter to unscrew when you unscrew the grip, if you close it too tight or something like that, and instead of, you know, you grab your saber and you unscrew your grip and it's unscrew the neck, and then it tears up the wires and everything. The wire passage are actually in the neck, and I did it this way because what I wanted is the lead connector to be sitting on top of on top of the thin neck here, so that it can go further if you push it in, and yeah, and so the wire passage go through the neck and it's locked in place so that you cannot unlock it. Just be careful when you rescrew it. The threads are a bit smaller and easier to cross thread than the grip, so just be aware, because brass is a bit harder than aluminum, and if you're not gentle with it, once you engage, there's no problem at all. But starting it, if you're not careful, you could maybe cross thread it and break the thread. So yeah. And once it's here, you can align the holes like this and lock it in place. The other good thing about this is that actually after a while, if you if you unscrew the neck, it will tend to go further, because the wear, the tear. Anyway, if I would unscrew and tight it each time, it would go further and further and further. So the way I machined this, is that I actually tightened the whole saber, and after that did the details so that everything is clocked. You know, the bump is clocked with the claw, and the bump is clocked with the groove, and so everything is aligned. So when you put it up, back up, you can do this, and after that, what I would do is actually tight it. Not too much, just a bit. Just play with it a bit. Okay, that's good. Because sometimes it will sit in the hole a bit better, and you know that it's clocked at the right place, you know. So yeah, after that it becomes pretty good, and it's locked. You have a small retention here for I think I'm gonna remove this one, because I wouldn't want the grip to lock if the screw unscrew a bit while shipping. So I'm gonna put it in the bag, but this is for locking your chassis. Here the ID is 25.4, so 1 inch. So you have here the neck of your chassis will go inside, and it's 1 inch. I think that plenty of chassis designer will have this kind of chassis, and the length inside, you have quite a long length. The install space is about 180, 185 millimeter by 29 millimeter, so plenty of space to install. And so yeah, you have a small set screw here, which leaves it under the main claw. So the main claw is here, so it's like it's under. And here I have a Terrafon Orbital Ocularis chassis, and it fit very good inside it. So yeah, just so you know, that's 1 inch, so 25.4 or so. This is all made by hand, so yeah, it's, you know, everything. I've tried to make everything as precise as I could, but yeah, allow me some tolerance. Yeah, that how I would say it. Allow me some tolerance, please. So yeah. So that's about it for the assembly. The other things are pretty straightforward. I want to show you. So the sound is pretty good. For the claws, this is the tricky part. So you have two claws that are bored out for switches. So as you can see here, you have a hole for the switch. What I do to install them, you will have 4 switch. So like I said, if you break one, it's not a big deal. You still have others. So I don't like the one with the 4 legs, because they are crooked, and as they're pretty fragile compared to these. I prefer these. I order them like that. So what I do is that I actually bend them like this, and I solder them like this. Sorry for that. So I bend them, solder them, some small heat shrink like this. After that, what I do is, let me take this, the other one. It's gonna be easier maybe to see. So I drop it in. I just ensure that the ring, the outer ring of the switch is actually centered. And I take something like a flat screwdriver or something like that, and I just press it so that it's press fit in. Check it. Is it good? Maybe a bit here. I would press more. So as you can see, it goes completely inside, and this should be the result you have. So it should be pretty solid, but if you've done it a couple of times and I can't and blah 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 and try another switch, maybe the switch becomes a bit smaller because of the wear or something like that, and it becomes a bit more loose or anything. What I would do personally is when I install it, I would do, like I said, solder the wire, put it in, press fit it, and after that I would put some E6000 or something like that here. I would recommend silicone, electronic silicone, or E6000. Here in Canada, I use this. It's about the same thing. It's just you don't want solvent or something like that that cures. But anyway, E6000, you could put a big layer there. There's no problem at all. Just so that the switch, after a long time of use, don't go back in, or someone press it very too hard and it pops back in, and you have to deal with that. It can be problematic. So yeah, what I would do is press fit in, put a layer of E6000 under it. What I do usually, I drop it in, and after that I take my finger like that, I just scrape the over, you know, and it works great. Anyway, if you have to replace it, you have spares, and yeah. So that's my method for installing. The LED here, let me show it to you. This is also press fit in. I would also put a small dab of E6000 or something like that, just filling the small cracks that you have there, or just so that it doesn't move. But it shouldn't, to be honest, it shouldn't. It's pretty hard to get out, but you just have to press it. It will get out. It's hard to focus. Okay. So as you can see, it has been sanded. Because the hole is 30° in, you see it sits there. So it will be already, like I said, popped in. So, and they are tested, but it will all be already installed like this. Just so that you know that there's one side that works and the other side that don't. So yeah, it's just one side that is a bit sanded. So if you need to replace it, or you want to put just a one color LED or something like that, you can always do that. Just know that you will have to sand this small triangle that is just to be flush. And after that, once wired, you can also cut the out or use it. It's really for you. But after that, you just have to push it in the hole like this, align your, and it should be all good. So that's it. I think I'm gonna do the sale post on the same one of this video. But yeah, so they're gonna be on sale tonight and this evening, or anyway, this weekend. And I don't know if I'm gonna do a raffle or first come first serve, but yeah, this was a small instruction video how to do it. You can always contact me if you have any question. I hope to do business with you, and I hope you win this, whoever you are. But I will have these three for sale. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks a lot everyone for the support as always. Have a really nice day.